Rockstar Games does not do anything by accident. When they revealed the cover for Grand Theft Auto 6, they put their entire game on a single page, and then they let the internet stare at it for months. Most people saw a logo and scrolled, but this image is a map. Today I am walking you through every detail hidden in the GTA 6 cover, panel by panel, and what each one is quietly telling us about the biggest game launch of the decade. This is Heist HQ. Let's get into it. Start with the layout itself because the format is the first secret. Rockstar built this cover as a grid of panels. If you have followed this series for years, that should feel familiar. This is the same collage style they have used on classic Grand Theft Auto box art going back decades. It is a deliberate callback. They are telling longtime fans this is the same DNA, just bigger. And every panel is its own window into the world. A character here, a vehicle there, a location in the corner. Nothing in this grid is filler. So when we break it down piece by piece, treat each panel like a clue they wanted you to find. Center of the cover, the part your eye lands on first. Two leads, a woman and a man, standing close, framed as a unit. This matters more than it looks. For the first time in the modern history of this series, Grand Theft Auto 6 is built around a dual lead, and one of them is a woman. Her name is Lucia. The man beside her is Jason. Look at how they are posed. They are not action hero posturing for the camera. They are leaning into each other, guarded, watchful. Rockstar has openly leaned into a Bonnie and Clyde comparison for this story. Two people against the world. The cover sells that before you read a word of plot. Remember this framing when the story trailers start dropping, because partnership, loyalty, and betrayal are going to be the spine of this game. Top left corner. A helicopter banking over a pastel city skyline at sunset. This is Leonida, Rockstar's fictional take on modern-day Florida, and the city at its heart is Vice City. If you remember the original Vice City, this is that world rebuilt for a new era. Art Deco buildings, palm trees, that pink and teal sky. Slide over and the theme continues. A speedboat carving across the water, and a flamingo in flight right above it. That flamingo is not random decoration. It is shorthand for the whole tone Rockstar is going for. Glamour, wildlife, excess, the Florida fantasy. The setting is not a backdrop in this game. The setting is a character, and the cover spends real estate selling it to you. Now here is where it gets fun, because the rest of these panels are basically the gameplay loop laid out in plain sight. Far right, a man in a sharp white outfit holding an assault rifle, standing outside what reads as a bank. That is your crime and your firepower, front and center. Drop down to the bottom and there is an alligator sitting in the water among the lily pads. That is the wild side of Florida, the Everglades, the danger that is not human. To the left, a yellow supercar parked on a palm-lined boardwalk. That is the money and the lifestyle, the reward for the chaos. And bottom right, the detail everyone clipped. Someone pulling a wheelie on a pink motorcycle right next to a police cruiser. That single panel is the entire Grand Theft Auto loop in one frame. Reckless freedom on one side, the law on the other, both sharing the same street. Money, chaos, wildlife, heat. 4 panels, and they have shown you the whole game without showing you a second of gameplay. Now the small stuff, because the small stuff is where Rockstar hides its personality. Left side of the cover, a woman in a green football jersey holding a blue energy drink can. Look at that can. Look at the jersey. These are the kinds of in-universe brands and details Rockstar builds entire jokes and side stories around. Their fake brands have always been part of the satire. Bottom center, a man in sunglasses dripping in gold chains and rings. This is the flash, the excess, the hustle culture this series loves to both celebrate and mock at the same time. This is the thing to understand about a Rockstar cover. The big panels sell you the world. The small panels sell you the attitude. And the attitude is what people actually fall in love with. So what does all of this actually tell us? Pull back and the cover gives you a thesis statement. A bigger, more alive Vice City. A dual lead with a relationship at the center of the story. A world that spans neon city streets, open water, and wild swampland. Crime, money, law, and excess all sharing one frame. That is the pitch, and they made it without a single line of dialogue. And the fact that this cover dropped months ahead of the November 19th release date was not an accident either. They want you studying it. They want the theories. Every detail you find keeps the conversation alive between official drops. The cover is bait, and it has been working for months. I am breaking down every piece of Grand Theft Auto 6 in the run-up to launch. The trailers, the map theories, the money methods, all of it, the moment it drops. If you want to be the person in your group chat who already knows, subscribe to Heist HQ and check the link below. I read the fine print so you don't have to. I will see you in the next one.